Hey guys, my name is Rochelle and this is the makeup tutorial look that we're going for today. This look was inspired by the movie Queen of the Damned. In this movie, Aaliyah played Akasha, and Akasha, her makeup look was very dramatic. The eyebrows were dramatic, the eyeshadow was dramatic. So this look would be perfect for Halloween. Now I want to go ahead and recreate this look for you. So if you are interested to see how I completed this look, just stay tuned and watch this video. Thank you. Okay guys, let's get started. So I already filled in my brows and I did my eye on this side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. No, I haven't applied any foundation or concealer as yet. So, okay, now this look is all about having dramatic eyebrows. The eyebrows is dramatic, the eyeshadow is dramatic. Pretty much everything with this look is very dramatic. So the first thing we're gonna do is fill in our brows. I want to make my eyebrows appear a bit thicker than they normally are, than how I would normally wear them. Okay, so now that I filled in my brows, I'm going to go ahead with my MAC 210 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead with my angle brush and start blending the pencil into my brows. Now, in the movie Queen of the Damned, Aaliyah had these very dramatic brows, so we want to go ahead and create the same effect on the other side. Okay, so you're just going to be taking light strokes once again. Because so what I'm doing is following the shape of my brows and then I'm extending them. Okay, now I'm going to also apply some eyeshadows to fill in my brows. Okay, so I'm just grabbing some black and some brown. I'm just going to go ahead and fill the brows in. Taking light strokes. Because I want my eyebrows to be darker than the color they are. Eyebrows are complete, and the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be applying MAC soft ochre primer onto my lids. Now that's going to help prevent creasing. Now I don't know if your eyes crease a lot, but mine does, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my lids. So first thing I'm doing is applying that onto my finger, and I'm just putting that all over my lid. I'm just going to be blending that in. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my black eyeliner. It's from MAC. It's Eyebrow, and I'm going to be applying this on my lids. Now I don't want to go too high. And we're going to do the same for the bottom also. So I'm just going to be holding the skin taut like this. And I'm following the shape of my eyes. Go ahead and use my flat shader brush to blend this in, okay? So I'm just following the shape of my eyes. Okay, so next I'm going to be applying my eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using, it's called Oil Slick, and it's by Urban Decay. And I'm just going to gently pat that on. Okay, so you're also going to be applying shadow under your lash line. So next I'm going to be using a crease blender brush. So I'm going to be using that to blend out the eyeshadow. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that. You just blend in the eyeshadow. Okay, and I'm going to try to create the shape. So I'm blending the eyeshadow outwards. I'm just blending it out until I get the shape that I want. And I'm using the tip of the brush and I'm just lightly blending that. So I'm just going to go back into my oil slick with my fluffy brush. Just knock off any excess. Next, I'm going to be applying a matte black and a matte brown into my crease, and I'm going to be using a crease blender brush. Now, you don't have to use, you can use any brand matte or any brand brown shadow you want. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that into my crease. So using my crease blending brush, you want to go into the crease all the way into the inner eye and just blend. Okay, so now I'm going to apply my highlight, and the highlight that I'm using is Rice Paper by MAC, and I'm going to be using my oval eye blender brush. Okay, so I'm applying this on the highest point of my brow bone. I'm just pulling that in. Now I'm going to apply my mascara, and the mascara that I'm using is Great Lash Black is Black by Maybelline. This is my favorite mascara. So I'm just working my way up from the root all the way up to the tip. And I'm just going to do the same thing at the bottom. I'm going to apply mascara at the bottom. So now we're going to go ahead and apply our foundation. Now I've already applied primer to my face, and the primer that I use is Makeup Forever HD primer. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to be using a stipple brush to apply my foundation. Okay, now the look we're going for, I want it to be very matte. So I'm going to be using Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply my foundation. You just want to stipple that on. Okay, so for my highlight, I'm going to go ahead and use MAC Studio Finish. So I'm using that as my highlight, and I'm going to be using a crease brush to apply. Gently. And the shade I'm using is lighter than my foundation, so we're using this as a highlight. Okay, so now I'm using a fluffy crease brush to blend that concealer into the foundation. So just lightly blend that. I'm just going to go ahead and apply powder under my eye to set the concealer. So I'm using a powder that is just as light as the concealer. So I'm using Iman Sand Light Medium powder. Crease brush. Okay, so now it's time to add a little definition to the face. I'm just going to be doing a little highlighting and contouring, and I'm using the color it's Earth Dark, and it's by Iman Cosmetics, so it's their pressed powder. And I'm using my same crease brush, and I just want to go down the nose. Just blend that. So now I'm going to use a face contour brush, and I'm going to be applying this at my cheekbone first. Just start right there. You're making like a C-like shape. Now apply this on the jawbone and work your way back to the back of your ears. Go ahead and apply my blush. I should apply my blush before, but I completely forgot to. So I'm just going to be using a blush brush, and I'm going to be applying these two colors right here. Now I don't want it to be heavy on the blush. And I'm just going to put this on the apple of my cheeks. Now next I'm going to apply my lipstick and my lip glosses. So first thing I'm going to apply is my lip gloss, and it is called Tone Tone by MAC. And it's a very nude color. However, I need a little bit of color in my lips, so I'm gonna apply Kiss Me Coral, and it's by Revlon. So I'm just gonna pat that on. Now, taking my lip brush, I'm just gonna blend that in. So next I'm going to be applying Boy Bait by MAC. Now I applied Boy Bait and Tone Tone and mixed them both together. Thank you for watching. Our look is now complete.